Jose Barrios. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ground ball, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Boston. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Davis Schneider now at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch off the plate. 2-2. No score here in the second. That one not close, and it's a full count. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That's a hit. Here's Alex Bregman. Runner at first with no outs here. Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field, and brings it in at the wall. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ernie Clement. Line drive. Rafaela makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 away. And next for Toronto, Dalton Rushing. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Back now at Fenway. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Rushing makes the catch, and that'll do it. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rafaela settles underneath it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Abreu makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Onto the bottom of the... Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next one misses. Full count now. Well struck, right field. That one's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. His 7th home run of the season. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And Devers hits that one. 1 away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. So digging in, Connor Wong. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here comes Bregman, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. On the ground, right side. Casas on to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Whips it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Two down, bases empty. And here is Davis Schneider. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. That's to third. Devers throws out to first. And the Blue Jays go down. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And here is Devers.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now Alejandro Kirk. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit. Man at first with one gone. Dalton rushing next up for the Blue Jays. Popped in the air. Left field. Duran snags it for the 2nd out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks getting ready to go. Bernardino also getting ready. This to third. And foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. His 12th of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Cutter Crawford done for the day. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. Now on the bump, Liam Hendricks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Bregman handles. To first, that's the third out. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Bastardo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Grounds one to short. Bichette. Over to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one out to right. 2 away. Here's Trevor Story now. The 1-1. And base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one the other way. Lunges, but can't make the catch. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And there's a hit coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-2. Raffy coming to the plate now. Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Schneider makes the catch and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brennan Bernardino.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rafaela calls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. That's outside. 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, left field, down the line. 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Arjun Nimala. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Red Sox by 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third. Staying in the game on defense, Arjun Nimala. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jimmy Garcia.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity. Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Bichette slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
That's his second hit of the day. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Slayton. On for the 30th time this year. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Story, 1 and second, on to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. And now here is Dalton Varsho. The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. Slayton is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire. Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and pitching here today, Garrett Whitlock. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Bichette gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1 out, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. Here's Rafael Devers. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Slap the other way, foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ernie Clement will hit next. 1 down, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Bregman to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And that's in the dirt. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's Alex Bregman.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him off and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Fair ball. Here comes Casas around third. Now he launches a throw over his head.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Story swings and crushes one. Deep left field, and it hits off the monster. The run comes in from second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now it's the swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. 1 run is in. The relay, not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. 2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Touches down. That's a hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
To the right side, Bregman. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox go down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. On the ground to short, Story. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Out towards left center, Rafaela on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Back in Boston, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Connor Wong. Fastball is outside.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Got him! Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Here's Story now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Schneider going back on this one. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that,
slings to first, and that is ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk, and it's into the gap. Coming home. Relay to second, and he's there with a double. He'll score easily.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Duran settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's Andres Gimenez. throw. Picked it first. Got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And it's strike two.
One ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Angel Bastardo.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and
oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
that's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Now batting Tristan. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 8-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
1 down. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Bastardo ready to fire now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. The tag out. So man aboard. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
1 strike.
And safe.
He's safe.
It's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect. You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here comes the manager out of the pitching change here. Tommy Nance.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lucas Giolito.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Ripped to short. And Guerrero is set down. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Santander off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Jackson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Throws to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep, and it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 9-2. So 1 out, nobody on. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get.
He's under it at first, and that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and it's now. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Now, here is Alejandro Kirk. 1-1 now. To the right side, Bregman. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's George Springer. The other way. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Back to the top of the order now. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, left field. Durant makes the grab, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Connor Wong digs in now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out at a splitter.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's having fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That misses, and now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right through there for a strike.
We got full count.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Base knock center field. And now two aboard.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that one hammered. And it's off the green monster. The throw to third, and he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Way high. And it's fouled away. Guerrero on third. Varsho on at second with 2 down. On the ground right side. Bregman handles. They limit the damage here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chad Green.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Now it's Devers at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one popped up right side. Jimenez. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Red Sox. Back inside Fenway Park. We go to the 9th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And the batter is George Springer.
Now batting right fielder, George Springer.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. All Red Sox in this one. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox finish off.